Last time on Professor Layton in the Unwound future. Distance and time apart cannot break the bonds formed by a true friendship. Do you see?
I think I do, Professor.
Excellent. Let's get back to our investigation. We've got many mysteries to solve.
Let's go, Professor.
And now back to time travel. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Professor Layton in the Unwound future. The last time we left off, we did chapter 10. And now, going to continue with chapter 11. I might be recording like half this video now and half this video another time because I actually have to go somewhere. But, luckily I pre-record this and also, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Anyway, so Layton finds Luke and reaffirms their friendship. He then tells Luke his suspicions regarding the location of Dimitri's research facility. Our hero started to confront Dimitri on the other side of the river. And I smell a big twist. Hold on, we can't just stroll in through the front door.
I think we can squeeze through here. Hey, look, you two, there's a message scrawled here.
Oh, where?
Right there with that little scrap of paper stuck in the wall. See it?
Puzzling legend. This note contains instructions for disarming the traps in the door. Out of the 4 buttons, A, B, C, or D disarms the traps. To find out which one it is, trace the path from the center square going horizontally or vertically from square to square in the order red, blue, yellow until you reach the correct button. You cannot pass through the same square twice.
Does this sound right?
Huzzah! Okay.
Take that, puzzle.
I love that.
Take that, puzzle.
Hi,
did it. Who knows what happened if I installed that puzzle?
Your help is greatly appreciated, Flora. I do wonder who could have left this message here, though. Oh, I've been starting to think, because at first I was like, man, I'm disappointed we haven't seen the actual future Layton. But then I was like, wait a minute. We haven't seen the actual future Layton.
About time.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad to see you had enough brains to solve your way through my puzzle. Oh, hi there, Don Paolo. Hi there, Don Paolo. I'm lurking in the shadows here, boy. At least pretend to be startled, will you?
How did you manage to get across the Thames ahead of us, Paul?
Let me tell you a little something about being a true gentleman, Layton. True gentlemen keep their secrets, so don't think I'll be sharing them with you. You probably just use that ropey flying machine of yours to... It's not ropey, and I thought I'd made myself clear. The matter is not open for discussion. Nosy brat.
Very well, Paul. Now then, everyone, let's push on. Now we have Don Paolo in the group.
This ladder's sure to take us down to the research facility. Ah, yes, Captain Obvious to the rescue once again. Stand aside, I'll lead the way. No way, I'm the youngest and the nimblest. I should go first. Being nimble doesn't make you first, it makes you a monkey. Now stand aside. Really? What kind of behavior is that for an adult? Oh, Don Paolo, I'm so disappointed in you. You're so polite and reasonable when you're disguised as a professor. Of course I was. When I play a part, I mimic every nuance of the character, right down to the hypocrite Layton's phony gentleman act. That's a terrible thing to say. He's not acting like a gentleman. He is a gentleman. Whatever. Look, let's settle this debate with a puzzle. If the brat solves it, he can go first. Oh, is it a puzzle battle? Oh, no, okay. I love the song that they play for that. Here's a strange construction site. You have to inspect every ladder and girder, starting from the arrow and passing through points A, B, C, and D in order. You never take the same route twice, except to pass over or under the ladder. In what order do you use the white ladders? Drag the numbered ladder over the white ladder to indicate their order. Alright.
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
Boom! Correcto
No
mundo!
puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Huh, perhaps your head's not as empty as it looks. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go down first.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, everyone, the coast is clear. Come on down. Ah, this looks like your classic underground pathway for transporting research materials. I'll bet you anything this tunnel leads all the way back out to the Thames. You sound awfully sure about that. Pfft, remember who you're talking to, boy. Nobody does secret research like Don Paolo. I suppose everyone's gotta have a hobby.
Oh my.
What is it?
The materials they have here, they look like... No, I must be mistaken. Never mind. Ooh. What's,
This metal shutter is blocking our way. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not welcome here. Of course not, Flora. That's how criminals work. The dirtier the deed, the more cautious they get. See, they've even gone on a way to fit a puzzle lock to the shutter. Why are you not giving me exclamation marks anymore, guys? It's how I tell. Oh, man. Oh god, make your way
from the green square to the red square once at a time. What's the catch? Well, you can only move the two numbers that are one higher or one lower than your current number. Reach the red goal square following this rule and the door will open. Each number you touch will light up. Make sure all the squares on your route are lit up before submitting your answer. Huzzah!
Here's my answer.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about, my boy.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Success, you found the correct path.
Haha, that lock didn't stand a chance against me. Stupid lock. Hope you didn't enjoy cracking that lock too much, Luke. Could lead you to life of crime. Thanks, Flora. I'll, bear that in mind.
What are you all doing down here? I don't remember the voice I gave this guy. Shh! Keep it down, sir. We've come to rescue you. I don't know what you mean. There's nothing to fear, my friend. We know the whole story. You were captured by the family, or rather, by Dimitri Allen. Now you're being forced to work on his research here, correct? Dimitri Allen? You know his name, but who are you exactly? I am the real Professor Layton. Dimitri has been using my good name for his own misguided purposes. Oh, I see. I remember hearing that you worked in archaeology. Yes, it all makes sense now. Goodness, can't imagine how shocked I was when I found out that Layton was actually Dimitri. Are any of the other scientists here aware of Dimitri's true identity? Some, yes, but I don't dare talk about it with the people here. Imagine what the family would do if they caught me spreading that kind of information around. I see. Well, is Dimitri here in the facility? Well, he comes and goes. Yikes, quick eye, the guards are heading this way. Oh, it's these two again.
Oh, this feels like a deep freeze. Why do you have to send guard down here anyway? Unless we're ever gonna find this rat.
We're down here because we messed up, ain't we? This is our punishment, and I'd say we got off lightly. Boss right here hears you hopping on like that, he'll knock your block off.
I wish I stayed in school, bruv. I should have known no good work would come from this line of work.
Shut him, Mopey. We've got 10 hours till our shift ends, and we've just got to stick it out. If you really want to make the time go faster, stop your moaning and tell me a joke or something.
Psst, did you hear that? I did. They're still going to stand guard for the next 10 hours. Oh, I'm heading back. The guards know me. If I walk past on my own, they won't stop me. Wait just a moment. I think we might be able to get these chaps to turn a blind eye to us. But how? It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times? They call for desperate measures. The rope puzzle. Ah, drop the wooden crate on the thugs. All you have to do is cut the rope, but it's all tangled up. Line up the parts to straighten out the rope, ready for cutting. God, don't tell me I can move these. Oh no, alright.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Oh, there we go. That one took
Took
a couple minutes. That's right, it's time to cut the rope, even if you do feel a little sorry for the thugs. Dead. Blah. Crikey, I bet they didn't see that coming. They'll be out cold for a while. Yes, I'm not one to condone violence, but needs must, and at least now we can pass safely. I have something else to tell you before we move on. Came here to prevent Dimitri from cleaning his time machine. I also wish to liberate all the scientists Dimitri is holding captive. I'm listening. I'm hoping we can speak directly to the man and end this whole mess. Do you know Dimitri's current whereabouts? Well, if he's here, he'll probably be in the central research room. I'll show you the way. Wonderful. Before we go, will you allow me one more question? Go on. These materials lying around down here, they aren't for building a time machine, are they? No, they aren't. What exactly are you working on here? My specialty is polydimensional physics, so I've been assigned to work on the time machine. Materials lying around here belong to a separate research group within the facility. And this group also works under Dimitri's supervision. Who knows? The group tinker with some pretty dangerous stuff. I don't think Dimitri's that interested in what they do, though. Oh. So I'm thinking either Future Layton is actually going to be a villain, or Future Luke.
What's with all this racket hours? Who are these folk?
Cuba, this is the real Professor Layton.
Eh? What do you mean the real Professor Layton?
Look, I'll explain all later. We won't really have time to go to it here. All you need to know for now is that people has come to get us out of here. Do you want to go back? Oh, our time? I have to find Dimitri. I close. Just weave it down there. Oh, you can do it. Let's rise. How do you pick up on us?
I should have known. Probably shouldn't. No use in standing around, Layton. Let's go.
This door appears to lead to the central research room.
I hope Dimitri's in there, Professor.
As do I. You heard him talking earlier, Luke. He can still be reasoned with, I'm sure of it.
Well, I'm first challenged to get this door open.
It's got some strange lock on it. Not the puzzle, I suspect. Dimitri, no doubt, wishes to test the intelligence of all those who enter. Alrighty. Plus key. The plus sign displayed on the top left is hidden somewhere in this pattern. Can you find it? It's exactly the same shape and size. Draw a line around it.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about, boys.
Well, that's settled.
Well, that's settled. That's right, should be easy, but people seem to have a hard time solving this one. The human eye can be surprisingly unreliable. There we are. The door's lock seems to have disengaged. Oh.
Oh, they're right there.
Oh, snap. No, it's that dude!
Aha! So this is where you sneaky sneaks have been hiding. There'll be no getting away this time.
Is future Luke gonna come in and save us?
Oh,
Oh no! We're trapped!
Oh.
Quickly, follow me.
Oh, the Claire lookalike, right?
huh?
Yep.
Through here, everyone.
I'll fix it in a sec. Don't worry. My voice, I mean.
Phew, that was too close. Oh, my heart's still racing.
Dun, dun, dun,
Who are you?
My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Celeste.
Claire? Is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister. I've been trying to uncover what really happened to Claire. I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
And the last mystery has been solved, boys. The enigmatic woman is none other than Claire's younger sister, Celeste. She came to the future London in search of clues as to the circumstances of her sister's death, and is following Professor Layton in the belief that he will uncover the truth. You're Claire's younger sister.
You look exactly like her. It's uncanny.
We've crossed paths several times, haven't we? And yet it's strange. Claire never mentioned having a sister.
My greatest regret that we spent the last years of our life estranged from each other. Forgive me for not getting in touch with you earlier, Professor. I wanted to, but I was afraid it might attract unwanted attention from the family. For your own safety, I decided it was best to avoid contact with you.
I see.
You must have cared dearly for your sister to come to a place like this in search of the truth. If I'm honest, I haven't been running my own investigation so much as tailing yours, Professor.
But why?
Your reputation. Don't they say the great Professor Layton can solve any puzzle? If anyone can get to the bottom of what happened that day, it'll be you.
Celeste. On the day of the explosion,
Oh no, the family will be here any second. We've got to run.
Ah, now it's my time to shine. No one makes a grand escape like Don Paolo.
We can't move quickly in a big group like this. We'll need to split up.
I couldn't agree more, my dear. My dear Celeste, please allow me to personally escort you to safety. Layton, you take the kids.
Celeste, wait! There's still so much we need to discuss!
Aha! Found you!
Professor, this city hides a secret so large it defies the imagination.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace.
What?
It is there we will meet next.
What the heck does that mean? Alright. Run. We need to leave this facility immediately. Run. Up.
Phew, can't believe the three of us made it out of there in one piece.
Don't let your guard down, Luke. We're not out of the woods yet.
Professor, I just can't stop thinking about the last thing Celeste said to us.
Do not flashback, I swear to God. Oh!
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
I just heard that game. You didn't need to play it for me again.
Celeste was clearly trying to give us a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
Oh, of course. She used a code to hide our meeting place from the family. But what could that code possibly mean?
Puzzle?
Think of it as a puzzle, Luke. Though I suspect the answer to this puzzle will be much more than our next meeting place. I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters, and where Dimitri's been hiding.
If that's the case, it's even more important that we find out where this place is.
Luke, do you remember seeing a flyer for a restaurant named the Thames Arms on the way here?
That's how you say it? I thought it was Thames.
That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms?
Thames?
But how did you work that out?
Well, Luke, have you ever heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature. and the River Thames is no exception. When Celeste said that the answer lies in the old father's embrace, the father she was talking about was old Father Thames.
Oh.
Oh, I get it! And an embrace happens in someone's arms. In this case, the arms of the Thames.
Oh, very smart, very clever.
I've been thinking, Professor,
What about Luke?
about how you, Dimitri, and Don Paolo all have a personal tie to poor Claire. Always seem to question the circumstances surrounding her death. Even Celeste does. Why do I get the feeling that many of the mysteries in this city lead back to that explosion?
Oh no. No, we're gonna get a sad flashback. The explosion that killed Claire didn't just destroy the lab in which she worked. By the time I got word of the accident and ran to the site, the whole place was in flames. A block of flax next to the lab had also been destroyed by the blast. The entire area was devastated. Looking upon that scene, I knew that Claire was lost to me forever. And I wasn't the only one who lost something that day. Many others were wounded or lost loved ones. To this day, I still remember an orphan child I met wandering the street, wailing for his parents. For some time after the incident, I was in a state of shocked grief. Then when I came back to my senses, I noticed something curious. Despite the scale of the damage, there was no follow-up coverage in the media. Not a word about the incident was printed or broadcast after the initial reports. I knew the only way I'd get answers about what happened was by running my own investigation. I immediately set to researching Claire's lab and the scientists she had worked with. During my investigation, I learned that powerful political forces had suppressed reports of the blast. That was Bill Hawks in the back. It was right after this discovery that I was viciously assaulted. My injuries were so severe that I was in the hospital for a month. I was lucky to be alive. When I returned to my work, my office had been torn apart. The majority of the information I gathered on the case had been stolen. That explosion was no ordinary accident. Someone with serious political clout was involved, and this person abused his or her power to keep any facts about the event from ever coming to light. I tried to dig back into the case several times, but it was no use. Every time I tried to make progress, I was met with resistance and threats of violence. Claire has lost me forever. I know that. But I must know the truth of what happened that day. It's a feeling I'm sure Don Paolo and Celeste share as well.
So you think Dimitri knows the truth?
Dimitri and perhaps one other person.
What else do you mean, Professor?
Everything will become clear at Thames Arms. Let's go. Bill Hawks, right? I bet you he's the big mastermind behind all of this.
Why is the game being so late? I am lost. Flora, are you okay? Scusa, comrades. It wasn't my intention to scare the young Fraulein. Pavel! What are you doing down here? I was exploring the area and somehow ended up here, Paradito.
Doing some of the cavern exploration you were talking about before, I take it?
Da. Earlier in my quest to find the great tunnels, I mistakenly wandered onto some train tracks. The little viage put me in great peril, but danger is part and parcel of exploring El Mundo, non? No?
Suppose you could say that.
Natural amounts, most of my travel woes have been avoided if my compass hadn't been broken. Though I think this map might be able to show me which way to go. A bit of help, Biddy?
Why? I don't want to help you. This chart has cardinal directions written on each square, but the top of the chart is not necessarily north. If you point the correct side of the chart is north, starting from a certain square, moving the direction each square indicates the line to pass over all squares on the chart. Knowing this, can you work out which side of the map A, B, C, or D is north? I think it's this one, actually.
That should do the trick.
Boom, that's what I thought.
Just as I suspected.
Yeah. That's right, C is north. It means that C is north. Start from the center square. You can pass through all the squares.
Oh, double gracias, my monsieur. Thanks to you, I can now continue my travels.
Do be careful out there, Pavel. What a weirdo. Alright, we're getting out of here. We're going oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. This perspective is confusing.
We made it this far, so I think it's finally safe to say we've given the family the slip.
Things got rather chaotic back there, Flora. Are you feeling alright? Not too shaken?
I'm fine, Professor. I'm just glad I had you both with me. Professor, the Thames Arm is just up the road from here. Let's go and meet Celeste.
No. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's the end of the chapter? I didn't miss any puzzles? The truth revealed. Oh, man. Well, this is definitely not enough for an episode, and I still have time to record. So I guess we're getting into Chapter 12. Chapter 12. There we go. The truth revealed. God, there's so many people. Blah, blah. Don't give me a puzzle. God dang it.
Ah, Layton, any breakthroughs in your investigation?
Possibly, Inspector. In fact, I'm very glad to see you. I need you to accompany me to Thames Arms.
The Thames Arms?
My investigation of those premises revealed delicious smells, sir.
Be quiet for just a minute, will you, Barton? What is there at Thames Arms that's so amazing I need to head there this very instant?
I make no promises, but it's likely that what happens there will lead you to the Prime Minister.
Really now? Well, my interest is piqued, but there's this matter of this blasted puzzle.
What puzzle?
It's in this note I found. I have a feeling could have some bearing on the case.
Would you mind if I had a look at it, Inspector?
Yes, I would.
The secret letter. You received a letter that says, the room in this photograph hides a secret. Remove one of the floor tiles to reveal the hidden treasure. In the same envelope as the letter is the photograph shown below, with the following notes on the back. Follow the arrow to where the treasure lies. Which tile do you need to remove in order to find your answer? Circle your answer. Oh. This bird is pointing straight at that one. Is that the arrow?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, I see.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Oh. Never mind. Well, whatever. I'm sorry, Inspector, but this letter doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case.
Oh, well, isn't that just wonderful? Another prospect of lead fizzles out. I'm at my wit's end, I tell you. What have you got to show me at the Thames Arm? It has to be more useful than that note.
Statue. Alright, we'll deal with that later. I'm gonna wait till next chapter, because there's 13 chapters, right? 13 in an epilogue. Hey, future Luke! There you are, man! I've been looking all over for you. Hold on. Yeah, there's 13 in an epilogue, okay. Wow, look at our full party right now. God, why is it being so laggy? I'm so glad we're finally able to meet again. Where'd you run off to? I was doing a little investigating of my own, shadowing a suspicious woman I'd seen around town. I saw her tailing you, Professor, and decided someone has to find out who she was. Oh, you must be talking about Celeste. And? Where'd you last see her? I lost her for a while, but I saw her again walking into this restaurant. Seconds later, I saw a friend of ours going as well. Now, let me guess, Don Paolo. I'm beginning to wonder whether I even need to explain. He seemed to know it all already. Well, we've been hard at work investigating too. Of course, I never expected you to just wait idly for me to return. So now what? All the players in our mystery are here. I think it's time to reconvene with Celeste. Players in our mystery? What does that mean? Oh. I don't know. I'm still a little bit... I think future Luke... but I don't know. Who is it going to turn out to be? Let's... Don Paolo's over there.
Mr. Layton, such a relief to see you made out all right.
Well, I could hardly let myself get caught before hearing about that secret you mentioned, could I?
Something tells me you've already worked most of it out for yourself, am I right?
Huh? What?
Professor, is that true?
You know something, Layton? Spit it out.
All concerned parties seem to be in attendance, so I'll try to explain things as best as I can. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh.
It's taken time, but I believe I've finally made sense of the bizarre events we've witnessed here.
You've worked it all out?
For the most part.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Come on then, out with it!
Yes, of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets.
Oh, here we go.
The London we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake.
Yeah, I was starting to feel that way too after the last couple chapters.
More precisely, it's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future.
Ah, okay. And did Bill Hawk set it up?
Because, you see, there is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
Oh. Wait, then who the heck is Luke? Future Luke.
What?
We were all led led to believe that the clock shop was a portal to the future. But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering.
Is it like a
The
teleporter?
back room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
What? Wait, what? It's an elevator?
Whoa.
What? What?
You mean to say we're underground right now? Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins. Some experts theorize that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dimitri used one such cavern to build this false London. It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
Wow.
What? I don't believe it!
So Dimitri is behind all this then? But why? That question stumped me as well. Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future?
Oh. Did he not set it up? Is it gonna turn out that future Luke? Cause now he is definitely evil.
It doesn't make sense, unless convincing people of this is the key to achieving his ultimate goal.
Why?
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
Yeah.
It's simple. It seems that Dimitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine.
Yeah.
But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man.
Okay.
He needed other scientists to support his project, so he turned to the greatest minds in London.
Okay.
But to keep the scientists working for him, they
Oh.
needed to believe that they were in the future.
Okay, I can understand that.
Think about it, Luke. Dimitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense. After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances? No, Dimitri needed a different approach to compel the scientists to complete his research. The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dimitri did. So he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dimitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project. They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home.
I see, that makes sense.
Ah, so that's why they were so willing to follow orders.
That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
Wait, Celeste or future Luke?
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always, Herschel.
That's the same guy who plays, what the heck is his name? Dimitri Allen.
The family uses this establishment as a hideout.
Unless...
Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
I have to give credit where it's due. I never imagined you'd work out so much of the plan yourself. I suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my god. There's a double solved? Future London turned out to be a fake city built in an underground cavern beneath the real London. Dimitri led his team of scientists believe that they are trapped in the future so that they would put every effort in completing a functioning time machine. Okay. Wait, what?
Dimitri Allen, you've been watching us the whole time?
I wish to issue a challenge at the professor. Bumbling lawmen have no part in this conversation.
But bumbling? I'll give you bumbling.
It would be wise for you all to stay exactly where you are. The restaurant's rigged with enough explosive to level the place, and they're ticking.
Are you out of your mind? We'll all die, even you.
Me? Ha! No, I'm going to stroll out of this place. You see, I know exactly how long we've got left, and I know the way out. Oh, and if you're thinking of running away, make sure you don't tread on a bomb. One false step and boom. This place is a minefield! That's right. Now I'm going to watch you squirm a bit more, and then leave you to your fate. Well then, it would seem that you've bested me, Dimitri. There's nothing I can do. Not exactly, Professor. Have a look at this piece of paper. It tells you all you need to know about the bombs in this room.
Fair enough. Let's see what we have here. Find all the bombs. The numbers above and to the left of the map indicate the numbers of bombs in each column in a row. Red dots indicate people below, and squares indicate tables. There are no bombs in these squares. Derive the location of all the bombs. Mark them on your map. Oh, well done, Professor. I shouldn't have made it so easy for you. You found all the bombs. I suppose you're going to avoid getting blown up after all. I'd say the same, unless, of course, there was something you weren't telling me. What? Luke, this paper isn't just telling us where the bombs are. It's telling us how much time we've got left.
Oh! 0, 0, 0, Professor! It's all over! The bombs are going to blow!
Not so fast, Luke.
No!
Wait, Luke, listen. This isn't 0, 0. This is the symbol for infinity. The bombs are never going to go off, because there are no bombs.
What?
That's it, Dimitri, isn't it? It's true that you've done some evil things, but you're not a killer. You just want to keep us busy so you can make your escape. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you got me.
I should have known I wouldn't fool you, Herschel.
I'm gonna say.
I've worked things out on my own this far, but I need you to help make sense of the rest. You must have had some reason for concocting a scheme this wild.
I had a very good reason. It all started about 10 years ago. Bill Hawks and I were friends and colleagues. We worked in the same lab researching time travel. Our research meant everything to us. We poured our hearts and souls into uncovering the secrets of space and time. After months of progress, we had built ourselves a prototype time machine. It was finally time to test our work with a human subject. Bill thought we should use Claire as the first test subject. She was our lab assistant. I, of course, vehemently opposed this idea.
I thought it was vehemently.
I loved her too, you see. And though she didn't return my feelings, I didn't want to risk her getting hurt in the experiment. Around this time, I noticed a flaw in the design of our machine. I begged Bill to postpone the experiment, but he wouldn't hear of it. Sometime after the accident, I made a startling discovery. Unbeknownst to me, Bill had made a deal to sell the technology behind the machine's power source.
Oh.
Apparently, a large corporation had offered him a very impressive sum. Bill knew the machine wasn't ready for a human subject, but he needed to demonstrate its viability. We all know the tragic results of his decision. By the time I realized Bill planned to go ahead with the experiment, it was too late to stop it.
Oh.
What have you done?
Oh no! Wow. Wow. Bill Hawks.
Bill's great.
Oh.
Claire was lost to me forever.
What an awful human being. Oh my god.
Life is full of cruel twists. In the blink of an eye, I lost my life's work and the love of my life. To say I was a broken man would be an understatement. Bill, on the other hand, made a full recovery from his injuries. He also completed the deal with the corporation, pocketing more money than most people see in a lifetime. He used his newfound fortune to climb the political ladder to the very top. He killed Claire and was rewarded with the most powerful seat in government. If that's not a cruel joke, I don't know what it is. I can't pretend I wasn't bitter, and it was this bitterness that sent me back to my research. I thought that if I could travel to the past, I could rob Bill of all that he had won. Oh, of course, there was another reason why I wanted to go back in time.
Oh, okay. You know, now I'm starting to think about it, and if Bill turns out to be the big villain of this, and Dimitri isn't actually the bad guy, then maybe future Luke is actually working for Bill Hawks, and he's been trying to get Dimitri to stop.
To save Claire from her fate. Surely you understand, Herschel.
Claire is no longer with us. There's nothing anyone can do to turn back time.
Do you really believe that?
I don't want to, but I do. I have just one more question for you.
What is it?
Someone's been using you as a pawn. Are you aware of this?
Future Luke, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri.
Mr. Future Luke. It's the only one it can be.
That person is there.
Yeah, I knew it.
I think you're mistaken, Professor.
Always you, you're Lowenthal. Actually, you've never been evil in any of the games I played.
There's no mistake here, and there's no hiding it anymore, Luke. Or should I call you Clive?
Clive? Who's Clive?
It took some time to put together the pieces of your plan, but when I finally understood it all, the sheer evil of it sent a chill down my spine.
What is he talking about, Clive?
Who is what?
You kept your true intentions hidden from everyone, Clive. Even your partner, Dimitri.
What are you saying, Herschel?
Clive was aiming for revenge on a massive scale. And you were nothing more than a pawn, Dimitri.
Who's Clive? Should we know this?
Tremendous work, Professor. You found me out.
Stop speaking in riddles, Layton. What's this all about? Clive, you lived next door to the lab that exploded 10 years ago.
Oh!
You were just a child then.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god. Oh! I didn't see that coming at all. That makes a lot of sense, though. Oh. Oh. That's who Clive is. Okay.
That blast demolished half of the building you lived in.
And killed your parents.
Reports indicate that 10 people were killed in the explosion, 2 of whom were your parents.
How did this game get an E10 plus rating? I feel like this is at least a teen rated game.
It must have been a terrible shock. In the span of a few seconds, you lost your family and your home. When the initial shock wore off, it was replaced with anger.
Oh yeah, I'd be pretty angry too.
You became obsessed with exacting revenge on those who had wronged you. You were lucky enough to be adopted by a kindly woman in her golden years, Constance Dove.
Do we know who that is?
Miss Dove's extreme kindness was matched in scale only by the enormous fortune she possessed. You two lived quite happily as a family for a time. Sadly, it wasn't to last. Miss Dove departed from this world 5 short years later, leaving her fortune to you.
Oh, so he's the one who did
Before
this.
long, you graduated from secondary school and took a part-time job at a prominent newspaper.
Wow, Professor, did you just literally stalk me?
Considering your sizable inheritance, I don't think you took the job for pocket money. You were searching for something. Using the newspaper's resources, you finally hunted down the men responsible for your misery. You knew that both Bill Hawks and Dimitri Allen were responsible for the explosion. Armed with this information, you concocted a plan to avenge your parents. First, you befriended Dimitri and convinced him to resume his research on the time machine. Then, you used your inheritance to set up this elaborate facsimile of London. With your stage in place, You used your contacts in the press to find the best scientists in the country. After all, you would need quite a bit of help to complete this time machine. You then proceeded to lure these brilliant men into your trap. However, unbeknownst to Dmitri, most of your staff were not working on the time machine.
What are they working on?
What?
Yep, he didn't know.
Clive had secretly reassigned many of the scientists to a different project.
Let me see if I can guess. A giant missile? A big bomb? Probably a big bomb.
You might think of it as his pet project. We don't have all day, Layton. What was the second project? A weapon designed to cause destruction on an unimaginable scale.
A big bomb?
A weapon? Is this true, Clive?
Oh. No.
And I thought scientists were supposed to be observant. While you focused on your machine, I had a different goal. Though some may call it revenge, I prefer to think of it as justice over single-minded scientists and corrupt politicians.
What are you saying, Clive?
Enough explanations. Let me show you.
No! God dang it. Really? Flora again? God dang it. Thanks, Chalmay. You're literally sitting there. My God, man. Da-da-da. Oh no. Dun dun dun.
Professor, what are we going to do? He has Flora and... Layton, look over there!
Where? Oh my God, that was a good chapter. Wait, what?
Move to higher ground.
What? What? What is this? Oh, okay, it's a giant warship. Okay. Look at that CG. It's a turtle or something. Are you, what?
Professor, what is that thing?
It seems Clive's been working on some sort of mobile fortress.
Flora's trapped up there. We've got to save her.
Of course we do. Hey, okay, that's actually a good place to end this episode. Alright guys, we're getting into the final chapter and then the epilogue. Oh, it's sad. This game is so good. The Stronghold of Madness. That's a good title. I like that. Oh, only 3? Alright, well, we're just gonna leave Flora die next episode and go solve some puzzles. Oh boy, look at all this. Man. That Clive twist was really good. They really got me there. But, anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up today's episode here for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. All that fun stuff. So you're going to see more of this awesome monster game. We're playing a dillion as always. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.